Hi guys, this is Mama Bear 87 and today we're making a series of videos on how to potty train your toddler. This first video that we're going to be talking about right now, it's going to be about defining whether your daughter or your son is ready to be potty trained. I'm currently 30 weeks pregnant and my daughter is 2 years old, my son is 4 years old. My son was potty trained right away by the time he was 18 months old. So I wanted to do the same thing with my daughter so that by the time our other baby girl will be born, then I wouldn't have two kids in the house using diapers. And so I went on and on about how to potty train my daughter the same way that I approached potty training my son. I think this was something very wrong that I did because no child, it's the same. And this is why it didn't work and I couldn't potty train my daughter right off the spot, just like I did with my son. With my son, I didn't have to talk a lot. He knew when he was wet, when his diaper was really, really wet, like he would be uncomfortable and he would tell me right away. He knew when he pooped. My daughter, she could had poop anywhere in the house, obviously with the diaper on, and she would not notice. She would not tell me. We'd have to kind of smell it and figure it out. I didn't realize that these were cues that she needed to be approached in potty trained differently. So the first thing that I did was, to do some research with our pediatrician and with some books that I read and some YouTube videos that I saw. And I came out with a list to find out whether she was ready or not to be potty trained. The reason why I did this because a lot of people on my Facebook support groups were telling me, well, maybe your daughter is not ready. I don't think she's developmentally ready to be potty trained. I say, I really asked her mom. I think she's ready because I in my personal opinion, most any child that's 18 months old and older can be taught how to be potty trained if you approach it the right way. So long as they show certain signs, which usually by this age they have to be able to show it already. So I kind of came up with my own list of why and how she would be ready. Number one was for me is age. As soon as they're 18 months old, I would start to get your child familiar with the potty and just kind of talk to him or her about it and get him familiarized with the idea. Maybe you can start off potty training them right there on the spot. But if you think they're still not ready, this is something definitely that you would consider. Age, it's a number one. I'm sorry, I'm reading off my notes, but age is a number one. Number two will be gross motor skill. It's your daughter or your son already walking. They need to be able to walk correctly and they need to be able to run. Why? Because one of the things that we're gonna use when we're teaching them how to be potty trained is to run quickly as possible to the bathroom. Number three, your fine motor skills. It's very important that they can be able to pull up. One of the things that I use are stickers. So my daughter had to be able to put on and off the stickers to put her on the reward chart. And the other thing is to be able to put on and off the pants. Because again, I'm pregnant, so I want her to use, not just because I'm pregnant, but because I want her to be independent. I want her to be as independent as she can. I want her to be able to go to the bathroom by herself, take the pants off, take the panties off. If you made a mess, okay, you made a mess. Let's clean it up. Get some Bounty. We're gonna, put it in there and we're gonna clean it up and then we're gonna throw it in the garbage and so on and so forth. For those things, she needs to be able to have her gross motor skills and her fine motor skill developing. Her language skills are something else that's important. Can she communicate ideas with you? Can she tell you if there's something wrong? Can she tell you if she's wet? Can she speak to you using words that you as her mother can understand, or the other adult that's in your house that's going to be helping you potty train your kid? And their developmental stage. That is only something that you as a parent can tell. Don't pressure your son or daughter to be able to potty train. This is not a rush with your neighborhood kids or your friends' kids who you want them to be potty trained at the same time. This is something that's good for you and for your kids, because it's good for your pocket and it's good for them to be to understand that they're big kids. Okay, so those are the signs that I got to kind of find out if she was ready or not. Again, it's just 5 things. H, gross motor skills, fine motor skills, language, and developmental stage. Be on the lookout for my other videos. We're going to be talking about what our objectives are when we start potty training them, and we're going to talk about how to potty train them and everything else. Okay? Bye.